everyone, my name is Shannon Pawl Derby. I'm the owner of Restore Fitness and Nutrition, and I'm the mom of 3 girls, and I'm also a lupus patient. And I was asked to come here today by Lupus LA to take you guys through a lupus-friendly workout. So thank you so much, Lupus LA, for having me today. It really means a lot to me to help everyone get in some exercise today and try to feel stronger and better. So first things first, let's talk about what you guys are going to need for today's workout. If you have a mat, great. A towel will do as well. Carpet floor is fine. We are going to be on our hands and knees a little bit, so I want to make sure we protect your joints. So some sort of soft surface will be great. In addition, if you have a chair, you might want to have it close by. Given all of us are at different levels with our fitness and our lupus stages, it's important to have modifications available. So I brought this chair out. A chair, a stool, a bench, anything along those lines is going to be a great option for you. Next up, make sure that you have water. I want to make sure that everyone's staying hydrated during our workout. The weather's warm, so that's already adding to dehydration, but also physical activity will as well. And hydration is so important for so many reasons, including removing the toxins from the body, keeping your joints lubricated. So don't forget to drink water, and I will remind you throughout the workout to do the same. One last thing, if you do have dumbbells and you want to add some challenge to the workout, you can feel free to do that. Not required at all, but if you do want to add some challenge, feel free. Okay, so next up, let's just get moving a little bit. Start a little bit of a warm up. Let's step left to right, side to side. Start loosening up our legs, getting our heart rate up, warming up the body. Also, by the way, if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments down below. I will be checking and try to go by there throughout the workout. If you have modifications, questions, need any information, throw it in there. If not, I will definitely get back to you after. I'll have Lupus LA send me your questions. Okay, so next up, let's try to get our arms a little warmed up as well. So we're going to stand here in the middle, and you're going to do small arm circles forward. Very nice. Just opening up the shoulders, opening up the chest a little bit. And why don't you make those circles backwards now? Small circles still. So a little bit about me. I was actually diagnosed back in October of last year. So I'm pretty recent in my diagnosis. And obviously when that happened, I was a little bit thrown. I have bigger circles forward. So I tried to make good of that diagnosis, and I wanted to try to help others remain physically active despite our diagnoses. And reverse. So I'm especially thankful right now to have this opportunity with Lupus LA and have all of you here today. Okay, so now that we're a little bit warm, I want to just talk about some stretching we're going to do. I want to focus on stretching hamstrings and hip flexors and make sure your body is ready for this workout. So what I want to do are what called good morning. So I want you to take your hands and put them behind your head if you can, and you're going to bend back, stretching your butt back to the back and standing tall. So you want to feel a nice stretch down the back of your legs, keeping your chest up a little bit and your back flat, just to get your lower back and backs of your legs warmed up. 3 more. Good. Last 2. And last 1. Apparently my balance is off today a little bit. Next up, I want to focus on stretching those hip flexors. So if you have a chair, this might be a good time to use it, depending on where your balance is. Obviously, mine was not fabulous right there. But what you're going to do is you're going to put one foot in front of the other, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to sink down into that back leg. You're going to start to feel a stretch in the front of your hip right here. That's your hip flexor muscle. Hip flexors are really important to keep stretched out because if those are too tight, it can lead to lower back pain and other issues. So always good to avoid that low back pain. Again, the chair is there for balance if you need it. And let's switch sides. So put the other leg forward. Same thing, we're going to sink down. I'll show you from the side in case you need to see from the side. I'm sinking down and I'm pushing forward with this back leg, trying to get a stretch in the front of my hip right here. Keeping my chest up and my shoulders stacked over my hips. And again, always, whenever you're doing any sort of lunging, you want to keep your knee directly over your ankle, forming a 90-degree angle. If you go out past your toe, you're putting way too much pressure on your knee joint, and you're going to lead to knee pain. Okay, now, one last stretch. Make sure our arms are ready. Let's go ahead and reach across your body and stretch. Good. and switch. We'll do this one more time each side. Keep in mind during this workout, I want you all to really pay attention to your body. I want you to know if everything's feeling okay. If it's not, feel free to stop. Feel free to ask for a modification, but at all times, make sure you're listening to yourself. Like I said, all of us are at different fitness levels. Any given day with lupus, our bodies may be responding differently. So feel free to ask for modifications or just tap out of a movement if you're not feeling okay about it. Okay, so what I want to talk about now is the actual movements we're going to do. We're going to do 2 different circuits. Each circuit will have 3 different movements. And what we're going to do is repeat those 3 movements 3 times. And the way we're going to do that is with time frames. We'll do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So I'm going to take you through the very first round. And while we're out of here, let's grab some water. Make sure we're all staying hydrated. And here we go. So again, right now, I would have that chair close by if you think you might need it, because this first round does involve squats and what's called a quadruped, which is going to be something on your hands and knees. If that's at all uncomfortable, I will show you the modification on the chair. Okay, so here we go. First things first, I'm going to get my clock up here because I cannot count in my head, at least not while I'm talking, and go from there. So what we're going to start off with are squats. We're going to do chest up, shoulders back, sitting back into our heels, and keeping our knees back behind our toes, and stand. I'm going to start the clock now, so if you want to hop in with me, feel free. Let's go. So you're going to sit back and stand. Good. You're going to stand back and stand. Again, if you need the modification with the chair, keep moving. You're going to sit down and stand. Sitting back and standing up. We are halfway there. We have 20 seconds left. Keep working. It's also important you keep your weight back into your heels. If you creep up into your toes, again, you're going to start noticing the knee pain. It's the last thing we want to do. So nice and tall, getting deep in that squat, as deep as is comfortable for you. Good. We have 5 more seconds of work. In 4, 3, 2, take a break. Okay, the first movement's done. I'm going to show you now the next movement. It's called the quadruped. So what you're going to do, you're going to be on your hands and knees if it's comfortable, and you'll be reaching out, opposite hand, opposite foot, and switching back and forth. So again, if you're ready, hop on in with me. We're going to start the clock. And really think about reaching out long through the hands, through the toes, and squeezing all the muscles in the back of your body. It's called a posterior chain. If for some reason hands and knees don't work for you, you can absolutely use your chair. You can go into a plank like this, and you can just raise your hands and feet in opposing manner. We have 10 more seconds. This is really good for core strength and balance. And it's a really great exercise to kind of wake up the whole backside of your body. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Okay, we're on now to the third movement of this particular circuit. It's going to be biceps curls. If you want to grab your dumbbells, if you have them, great. If not, you actually don't need a weight to work your biceps. What you'll do is you're going to stand chest up, shoulders back, nice strong core. You want to make sure you have a slight bend in your knee, and you're going to squeeze your arms up and then relax down. Time has started. Squeeze and down. That squeeze at the top is really important. That's how you get that muscle contraction, help with muscle growth, and keep everything strong. Good. We're halfway there. You have 20 more seconds. Again, if you have those dumbbells, great. If not, not a problem at all. Keep working. Squeeze and down. Good. Squeeze and down. We have 10 seconds remaining. Good. Squeeze and down. Very nice. Keep working. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay. That's the first round done. Really nice job. We're going to go again, another 15 seconds of rest. So we're going to start at the very beginning again. So it's going to be the squats, the quadruped, and the biceps curls. You have a second here. Grab some water before that next circuit starts. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. So Again, we're sitting back in those heels and standing tall. Very nice. Sit back and stand. Good. Back and stand. Again, if you need that modification, it's totally fine. Think about sitting back to that chair. Rest if you need to for a second, and then stand straight up like someone's pulling you up like a marionette. Good. We have 5 seconds, and stand. 4, 3, 2. Very nice. Okay. We're on to quadruped again. Again, you're on your hands and knees if you can. If not, chair is a great option. We're going to have 10 seconds before we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go again. Nice flat back, long neck, looking down at the ground. Don't strain your neck. Reaching out. Good. Squeezing all the muscles in the back side of your body, your hamstrings, your glutes, your back, the backs of your shoulders. Good. Just about halfway there. Keep moving. If you get tired, take a break. Again, like I said, listen to your body. Your body will tell you what you need to know. 15 more seconds of work. Good. Really focus on keeping those hips nice and stable. You don't want them rocking back and forth, because if they're rocking back and forth, your core is not doing the work we want it to. 3, 2, and 1. We have another 20-second break. Again, grab water if you need. If not, we're going to head into those biceps curls in about 15 seconds. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, here we go. Standing tall, chest up, shoulders back, squeeze at the top, and slowly down. Good. Again, like I said, I have a soft knee here. My knees are slightly bent. I'm keeping my core nice and tight, making sure to protect my lower back when I do that. And a big squeeze at the top to really kind of get a nice contraction of that bicep muscle. And down. Good. Almost there. Keep moving. You have 10 more seconds, and then we're on to round 3. You guys are doing awesome. Here we go. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Round 2 is done. We got one more round of this circuit before we move on to the next. Grab some water if you need. And again, if you need modifications, I'm watching the comments as they pop up right now. I'm here if you need anything at all. So don't be shy to reach out to me, okay? All right, we're on our last round. Let's go ahead and get done with these squats. We'll get a big break after that. We're going to go in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Sit down, and then squeeze your glutes as you stand strong. Good. And down, and stand tall again. Good. Like I said, bench, chair are an awesome option. If you come to any sort of modification you might need, if your knees are bothering you, if you're just not comfortable sitting back in your heels like that, you have 10 seconds. Good. Down. A nice big squeeze at the top again. Good. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. We are on to our quadruped. I will do this round using the chair. You can also, if that is too low for you, you can always do it with higher. So we're going to go in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and let's go. So you're going to reach out. Good. Again, squeezing my glutes, squeezing my hamstrings, focusing on keeping my hips nice and stable. Good. We have 25 seconds remaining. Really nice work. Good. Over halfway now. And then we have one movement left in this circuit before we move on to our next. 10 seconds. It's your last time doing this. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. 20-second break. Enjoy it while you can, because biceps are next. Another 15 seconds. We're going to keep working. 10 more seconds. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last round, best round here. We're going to squeeze our biceps up and down. Good. And squeeze. and down. Once again, like I said, make sure you're stacking those hips over your ankles, soft bend in those knees, keeping your core nice and tight, chest up. Good. We are halfway there. Keep working. We got a big break coming up. Good. Good. We have 10 seconds left. All the way up, squeeze, and down. Good. And down, very nice. Squeeze it one last time. And circuit one is done. Really nice job with that. Again, grab that water. Get a little break here, and we'll talk about our next round. I really love that you guys are here today exercising. I know sometimes it's hard to find the motivation to get up and moving between the quarantine or how your body may be feeling any given day. Sometimes it's hard to find that way to start. But often once you get started, your body kind of settles in and it really does respond well to the movement. And I'm a big believer that movement is medicine, and that if at all possible, try to move. Even a little bit helps. Helps with mental clarity, helps your body feel better, helps with energy. So don't neglect the physical activity, even if you may be a little tired and unmotivated any given day, okay? That having been said, we have another whole circuit coming up here. Again, same concept. We have 3 movements, 3 rounds. Now, this one has a couple of modifications I want to talk about because there are lots of options with this very first movement. So we're going to do what's called a reverse lunge with a knee drive to balance. Big long name. Let me show you what it actually means. So what you're going to do, I'm going to show you from the side first, and then we're going to do it from the other angle and with all the modifications available. You're going to go ahead. You're going to keep your chest up, shoulders back. I say that a lot because it's very important. You're going to step back into that lunge. Again, my knee is directly over my ankle. My knee is behind my toe, keeping all the pressure off my knee. And I'm going to stand up using the muscles in my standing leg. And then if I'm going to come to standing, if possible, I'd love to see you bring your knee up. This engages the core, but it also engages all the stabilization muscles of the standing leg. Really important that we focus on balance in our movements as well, not just strength. Again, if this is all difficult for you, grab that chair. Again, I have the standing leg. I'm going to step back. I have, again, my knee is directly over my ankle, even though you can't see it right now. Right angle on my knee, and you're going to stand tall. And this chair is there to help you if you need. And then if you're able to, go ahead and bring that knee up as high as you can, ideally to a 90-degree angle. Again, that's going to focus on getting those stabilization muscles working for you. Okay, so now that we know what's going on, we're actually going to alternate these 2 movements. I'm going to get our clock ready, and we're going to go. Once again, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Let's go. So you're going to step back and stand. Good. Step back and stand. Good. We'll do 5 per side. I said alternating, but you know what? I started off on the wrong foot here. So this round we'll do 5 per side, and then we'll switch. It's all good. Now let's switch sides. Just so happens I'm halfway through, which is also nice. Good. Step back and stand. If you cannot get this knee drive, do not worry about it. Do that lunge and just stand tall. Last one. And very nice. Okay, our next movement is going to be a plank with a shoulder tap. So I'm going to have this chair available for the modification. But what you're going to do is you're going to be in a high plank on your hands and toes. In my case, I go on my fists. I have 2 bad wrists thanks to lupus and a few other things. So I will not be using my hands, but you can. And you're going to go ahead and do shoulder taps. So I'm going to change my ankle so you can see. I'm reaching up. I'm touching my own shoulder. If that's too much, just stay in a plank. If that's too much, drop to your knees. Also available, the chair. So I'm right here. And just hold on a perfect plank right there. Okay, let's start our clock. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We have 40 seconds to work. I'm going to start off in this version, high plank, tapping my own shoulders. Good. Moving slow as you need to. Again, listen to your body. No need to force anything. Just do what makes sense for you. Again, modification on your knees. Absolutely fine. And the final modification, like I said, 15 seconds. You could just hold the plank right here on a chair. Always keeping in mind that a plank, you want to have a long line from the back of your head all the way down to your tailbone. We have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Final movement. It's called a dead bug. I tried to find another name for that, but there really isn't one. And it's a good movement, so I like to use it. But you're on your back. You're going to lay flat. You're going to bring your knees up and your arms up. I'm going to actually start the clock on us right now for this one. What you're going to do is you're going to reach out. Again, opposite hand, opposite foot, and then come center. Opposite hand, opposite foot, center. Good. Opposite hand, opposite foot, and center. Squeezing that core, keeping your spine imprinted into the ground. If your spine is bothering you, feel free to not reach your heel all the way out, but just bring your heel to the ground and center. Ground and center. We have 15 seconds remaining. Good. Keep the core nice and strong. 10 seconds. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Coming up, get up slowly. I don't want you to have a head rush. That's not ideal. And again, grab some water. That's round 1 done of circuit number 2. And we have 2 more rounds remaining in our workout. I'm already sweating. Hope you guys are too. Okay, so let's go back to what we started with, which is that reverse lunge with a balance. I'm going to do it from the side view this time again, so you can remind you guys about that importance of the form here. And I'm going to show you one more modification if that lunge is just too much for you. And I will alternate this time, unlike last time. Okay, here we go. You're going to step back and drive your knee up. And then we're going to switch sides. Step back and drive that knee up. Good, that's 10 seconds down. If that stepping back into a lunge is too much for you, just go ahead and step one leg back, and you can do little pulse lunges just like this. I'm a big believer in there's always a way to move. Any movement can be modified to make it safe, effective, and comfortable. So don't stop working out because it's not comfortable. There's always a way to make it work. You may have to ask them for some help to get that done, but don't be afraid to ask. Good. We have 10 seconds. Again, I'm doing that alternated movement. 3, 2, take a break. Okay. We're going to go back to that plank with a shoulder tap. So set yourself up in the way that's most comfortable for you, whether it's on the ground or whether it's on a chair. Anything makes me happy at this point. You're moving, and that's all I need. Okay. 3, 2, let's go. Good. Nicely done. That's already 10 seconds down. If you need a break, take a break. If anything's uncomfortable, stop. Anything at all. You're already halfway there. Again, modification is here on my knees. I'm just tapping my shoulders, shifting my weight slightly, forcing my midline to work a little harder. Good. 15 seconds. 10. Go as slow as you need to. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and on to our third movement. We're back on the bug. Once again, like I said, find what method works best for you here. And we're going to go ahead and go in 10 seconds. Enjoy the break while you have it. We have a nice sip of water after this, and we'll start our final round. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and let's go. So my hands are up, my feet are up. I'm going to reach opposite hand, opposite foot, making sure I keep my lower back smushed into the ground. I always like to think about stuffing my belly button down towards my spine, squeezing my lower abs to make it happen. Good. If this is too much, if your lower back's bothering you, take your hands, just put them under your hip bones, and you can do marches like this. Just drop your heels alternately. Good. We have 15 seconds. Or you can go straight out, just work your lower abs. But having the hands under your hips really does help if your lower back is not totally okay with the more advanced movements. 3, 2, 1. round 2 is done. We have 1 round remaining in this entire workout. I'm really proud of you guys for sticking through it. That's awesome. Get a water before we go on to that final round. Last round, best round. Let's make it happen. Got about 10 seconds. I don't see any questions so far, so that makes me happy. But again, don't be shy. Reach on out whenever you need to. Lupus LA will send me the questions, or you can connect with me on Instagram or Facebook myself. I'm always happy to help. Okay, let's do it. Reverse lunges, alternating left, right. If you can, drive through to that knee balance. Grab my clock so I can actually see it. 3, 2, 1. Let's step back. Drive my knee up. Good. Switch sides. And stand. Good. Again, keeping that knee directly over my ankle. Driving through. I'm all about quality over speed here. So make sure you're staying nice and stable. Driving all the way up. 15 more seconds. You're done for the day with this movement. Good. 10 seconds. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have 2 more movements, 40 seconds of work each, and then you're done. The next movement's going to be that plank with a shoulder tap. Remember, lots of modifications available. Go ahead in 3, 2, 1. Again, quality over speed. Making sure you have a nice alignment all the way down your spine, keeping your neck long, looking at the ground. There's nothing to look at in front of you. It's that important right now. All it's going to do is strain your neck. Good. You're over halfway. Keep working. We're almost there. Good. 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are down to 1 last movement. We're going to start in 20 seconds, and then you guys will be done for the day. I see that someone says they never remember the steps in these workouts. Feel free to, obviously, in my case, I have to write everything down. My brain does not retain information, so if you want to write notes for yourself, that's a great way to do it. Or watch the video a couple times and see if that makes any sense to you. Or reach out with any other questions you might have. Final movement, let's get after it. It's that dead bug. We're on our back. Lay down. Gonna go in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alternate arm, alternate leg. Good. Keeping the core nice and tight. Reaching long. Spine imprinted into the ground. Good. We're at that halfway mark. Good. Keep moving. We only have 15 seconds. 15 seconds away from starting the rest of your day. You'll have had a workout taken care of. You should feel really good about that. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you guys are done. Definitely get some more water after that and get a refill later after we finish up here. Because if you're anything like me, I got a pretty good sweat going right now. Once again, thank you so much, Lupus LA, for giving me the opportunity to come out here with you guys today. Really means a lot to me. And I really hope that you guys can take the opportunity to continue doing this kind of workout for yourselves, whether it's this one or one that's similar. Like I said, I believe movement is medicine. And by continuing to exercise, even on the days you don't feel quite all there, it does help you overall to remain active, because it helps with maintaining strength and balance and functionality. And honestly, for me, mood boost, the mental energy I get after a workout is fantastic. And it always improves my mood as well. So again, thank you, Lupus LA. I'm Shannon Pawl Derby with Restore Fitness and Nutrition. And have a great day, and stay home, stay safe, and stay well.